Andrew Luck out of Indianapolis, bruh. Like, okay, I'm just gonna say this, y'all. Like, I know it's been a minute since I did a Hey What Up episode, so I might as well just use this on talking about the NFL playoffs. Bro, Andrew Luck literally just pulled an upset against the Texans last weekend. He, so of course this Colts and Chiefs game is going to be hyped up because I remember the previous Colts and Chiefs playoff game. That was a big comeback attempt, okay? Bro, Colts practically had no chance. When they were given a chance, they turned over the ball. And, oh my god, man, like, I mean, dude, I like Andrew Luck a lot, okay? He's a good guy, a great player, but his talent is being wasted just by being on that freaking team, okay? Like, okay, Eric Ebron is a pretty decent tight end, okay, and Luck did him pretty good and stuff like that, but he's badly inconsistent. He'll have like one great game and then another game that's going to be like, okay, whatever, like I'll make like a few catches here and there. Personally, I like Jack Doyle more, and I know a lot of y'all are like, oh, well, Jack Doyle only had one good season. Okay, well, he also got injured this year, so he couldn't prove much. Anyway, oh my god. Man, honestly, like, I respect Andrew Luck if he's, like, gonna, like, be, like, you know, loyal to this team, but, like, if he wants to get somewhere better with his career, and if he wants to get that ring, this team is not the answer for him. I'm just being honest. Just like how a lot of people debate if the Packers are even the answer for Aaron Rodgers. But then again, we can also... well, obviously, it's kind of like the same reasons, but that's Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers has magic, you know what I mean? He's the most talented quarterback of all time. I guess that's fair to say nowadays. Anyway, back to the original. What I think about the Chiefs? Well, the Chiefs just beat the... yes, the Chiefs beat the Colts, and they're now hosting their first ever... Apparently, from what I read on SportsCenter, I think it's their first ever home game for AFC Championship. That's gonna be cool. Patriots, as expected, beat the Chargers. I actually I think I barely I woke up 30 minutes after that, 30 minutes during that after the game started. And then I went back to sleep and I was like, yeah, I'm way too tired. I don't really feel like watching this BS game. Once I saw it was like a touchdown after touchdown, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. There's no point of watching this game. Instead, I ended up watching the Eagles and Saints game. Freaking Eagles had the lead and freaking blew it against the Saints. I'm just going to tell this, y'all. I do not want the Saints to win. I don't care what people tell me. I'd much rather have the Rams win it. And I know I'm a Niners fan and I'm saying this, but I respect the Rams much more than I respect the Saints. I'm not saying I hate the Saints. I love Drew Brees, but I do not want this Saints hype to go all the way. I'd rather have the Rams because I love Todd Gurley. Y'all already know Todd Gurley is my favorite running back of all time. I give no fucks if I'm a 49ers fan saying this, but yeah. And I guess I respect this LA team much more. Or Chiefs. I like the Chiefs as well. I just don't want the Saints or the Patriots. I don't want to see Brady obviously get to his 6th ring, and I don't want to see the Saints. I think the Saints are just being overhyped. Let's be real. Every year there's an overhyped team that makes the first seed or yada yada, and that team either does not fall through to its potential, okay? Like last year, I remember it was all about Brady, Tom versus Tom, yada yada, and guess what? Ended up losing the Super Bowl. Year before that, it was the Cowboys, had hella hype, choked in the divisional round. See, I'm just saying I don't see this Saints hype going all the way, alright? It's either going to be the Rams, Chiefs, or maybe Tom will get his 6th. It's one of those 3. I'm just being honest. But, what other games was there? The Cowboys and Rams games was pretty decent. I expected that to be... I actually thought that was going to be the best game of this weekend, but... yeah, it's whatever. I think the Saints game ended up being much better because they came back from 14 points. But next week, so Chiefs versus Patriots. That's going to be a great game. And Saints versus obviously, always the NFC/AFC are expected to be great games. It's just... So, honestly, I feel like the Eagles and Rams game would have been a boring as a game, in my opinion. I mean, I know people are like, oh, well, they upset the Saints, so they should be good against the Rams. But if I'm telling you the truth, the Rams are a much better team than the Eagles because they have both offense and defense factors. And in my opinion, obviously, I don't think this is just opinion-oriented, but I say the Rams, they stepped up, and now that they have Aqib Talib back, and, I mean, I think that this will be a much bigger threat when they face New Orleans for round 2. compared to how they played round one, like their first time playing in the regular season. Man, oh man, just a lot of football talk going on. Yeah, it's 2019, starting off the new year, doing my thing. I made a promise to myself that it's gonna be primetime Haywad, and primetime Haywad meaning that I'm gonna try to get better as a person. I'm gonna like be in great shape. I'm gonna dress nice. I'm gonna have just pretty much like I'm gonna hit my prime, if that makes sense. But anyways, y'all, I'm sorry I had to go on that little mini sports rant. Man, for sure. I start schools like I think about in another week. I'm gonna enjoy this vacation as I can. All right, for sure, y'all. But I'll leave y'all to it.